Vacant homes across the Commonwealth by foreign investors by Mike Martins. Yeah, I did this already back in 2014. Well, what happened, folks? Well, I had another video taken down for medical misinformation. Yes, medical misinformation. And the video was titled Vacant Homes Across the Commonwealth and Money Laundering Hard at Work. Was taken down for medical misinformation. And so this is what I in the video, this is from 2014. Australia 45% vacant, Canada 50% vacant, New Zealand 40% vacant, United States of America 18% vacant, and the United Kingdom 35% vacant. Those were the numbers then, and now there's these new post-COVID influencer chosen by the platforms to now start revealing these numbers and bringing them up or whatever. But we've been covering this for ages now. Vacant home pandemic across the world. And again, people parking their money and using sales of illicit drugs, profits, and reinvesting it into homes and leaving them empty. That's just how it works. Let me know in your province or state, like, okay, in Canada, here in the province I live in, if you're a Canadian, you own a home, you own your home, you're living in your home. But if you wanted to buy a second home to rent, you actually have to live in it for 2 years before you could rent it out. But if you're an investor from China, you could buy 300 homes and leave them all empty. So I just want to know if that's real, because I have a friend that's telling me that, like, he bought a home and that he wants to rent out, but he has to move into it. So I'm like, why are you moving your stuff for? Where are you going? Down the street. I bought a house down the street. So why don't you just rent out the house? I can't do that. I have to live in it for 2 years. What? So let me know in the comments if that's a thing. I don't know. But if you're a foreign investor, you can buy 300 homes in 2 days. 2 days. And we had people on Trends in the Housing Market call in and say, yeah, I have an employer that owns 300 condos and homes in Canada, 140 in Australia, and like 50 in New Zealand. Oh, okay. So is he renting them out? No, they're all empty. He just has them to park his cash. Okay. So then I asked him, okay, so does he actually go into these countries and do business and use the places? Oh, he's never been to those countries. He just wants to buy real estate and park it there. So this is what's happening, folks. Vacant homes across. Now it's kind of resurging and making headlines around the world. I don't know why now, but here's the problem with this, with all these heroes and getting all these millions of views and, oh my God, look what he's exposing. It's been exposed 10 years ago, 12 years ago. The video was taken down in 2014. So they're redistributing or redistributing the information and then recycling the information to get the mileage out of it. And this vacant home crisis could have been solved by today if we did something about it in 2014 when the video was taken down. Oh, but they put the vacant home buyers tax on, Mike. Yeah, but that just caused a lot of problems. Once they put the vacant home buyers tax in Vancouver, because Vancouver was working under the Vancouver model, once they put the vacant home tax in Vancouver, investors, we covered this on the channel, go look it up, fleeing to Seattle and Toronto overnight, destroying both markets. Because 2016 is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, 2016 is when Vancouver put the foreign buyers tax, and that was no longer a place for foreign investors to go. So they went to Seattle in a frenetic pace. You can look that one up. Investors skip Vancouver and go to Seattle, and then go to Toronto, and that's destroyed the housing market. And that's it in a nutshell, folks. Vacant homes is now recycling. It's now headlines. But we could have fixed this when I addressed it back in 2014, and we could be now ushered into a newer time, or something could have been different. Anyways, guys, just wanted to put that out there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.